My problem with you is that you lie to yourself. You will lie to yourself so much. Stop. Hey fairies, welcome to another episode of What Would Floramet Do? An insight into how I would do my things. And if you are joining us for the first time, you are super duper welcome. I hope you stay long enough to know what we are all about. And if you are, then day one supporter. I blow kisses to you because you are nothing but fantabulous, honey. You are everything, okay? Thank you. Well, guys, if you haven't subscribed, please do click on the subscribe button down below and do click on like if you like this video, this type of content. If it resonates with you, don't forget to click on that like, and I wouldn't mind seeing a hi from you on the comment section down below because I would really love to hi you back. Okay. On today's topic, we are going to be talking about something that is very detrimental to all of us, and I'm guilty. I am guilty. You know why? I am not about to be here and be a fairy godmother who will sell you fairy tales. Okay? I have lived this life and I will share a bit of life with you as well. Alright. So, my thing is, you lie to yourself so much. Like, it's a lot. Alright? It's a lot. You will lie to yourself on a daily basis. You need to stop. You really need to stop. Because if you don't stop, then the train will continue to go. Don't you know that you become exactly what you think of yourself? Will you just respect yourself to an extent of not lying to yourself and telling yourself all the negative mumbo jumbo, because you are literally going to walk into the trap of becoming the very same mess that you keep on lying to yourself about. We have heard it. People who read the scriptures and the people who are doing science have confirmed it time and time again that as a man thinks, so is he. You don't want your heart to be filled with so much animosity towards yourself and think that by some miracle or some magic, then things will start happening for you. When you have so much low regard for yourself, you still think that life is gonna come around and smile at you and be like, my bad. Of course, it will laugh, but in a sense of mocking you. Not because it wants to support you or it wants to see you through, so you become a billionaire or a zillionaire, whatever the case is. All right? Just stop. Will you just stop? All right. If you are in that position of actually lying to yourself about things like you're not good enough, you are not worthy enough, you are not that enough, you are not educated, you don't have money, you don't, how about you change your perspective? Let me suggest that. How about you change your perspective and start seeing yourself as somebody who's got it all together, even though you are walking towards your all together? Can't you just be optimistic and very faithful to such an extent that you walk with an upright head, walking towards the very things that you need to be, rather than discredit yourself for not having become them yet? Oh man, I wish I had a belt. I would belt some of you up, starting with myself, because I'm very guilty of this. I'm very guilty of thinking that I am not worthy to an extent. All right, and my unworthiness mostly is stems from the fact that I probably didn't do something correctly. I probably didn't apply myself my 100%. I probably didn't do things the way I was expected. That's a wrong way, in my opinion, of living life. Life is a journey. Life is a place where we learn, where we make mistakes, where we resolve to not take the same mistakes again or make the same pattern of mistakes again. If you repeat the class of mistakes, then maybe you have a problem. But I'm not talking to you here. I'm talking to people who don't like repeating the things that they can learn from. Okay? So what would Floramet do? Your mind is filling you with all these fears, with all these lies about you not being good enough. You can't achieve certain things because you're from a certain background, because you are not financially stable, because you're not learned, because. What would Floramet do? I will share with you the thing that I not only recently started, but I have committed throughout. I think for 2 years I was dedicated to this particular thing. It's just that I did not see the fruit thereof. And what I did was start seeing myself differently. I won't lie. I was a latecomer, the best of the best. In fact, it was a shameful act. If people were to be arrested for late coming, I would have been one of those people. Believe me. If we were to be ostracized from our village because of our lateness, I would have been one of those people. Thank God nothing too harsh happened in my life for me to realize that actually that was not the way to go. That was not the path that I wanted for myself. So I started seeing myself as somebody who's always on time. And then I started being on time, and then I started seeing myself as somebody who is ahead of time. Meaning that I would force myself to be in a position that I am earlier than usual. 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 5 minutes. But the point is, I needed to be earlier, whether it was for work, whether it's for a meeting, whether it's for meeting a friend, whether it's for my own dates. I needed to practice it, because had I stopped practicing it when I had my personal dates and things like that, then it would have gone back to default setting. But I needed to really live this out, okay? And I want you to start seeing yourself, first of all, as a child of God. Start seeing yourself as the person that you want to be 10 years from now. It's not a problem that you are not diligent in working and you call yourself a diligent servant. You tell yourself that you are a diligent individual. There is no fault, no wrong in that. Actually, you are doing yourself great service, because it's only a matter of time before it starts manifesting. Don't go about lying to people about strengths that you don't have, but be like that. Be delusional towards yourself. When you get to people, just tell them you have strengths and weaknesses like this and this, so that they can manage their expectations well with you. However, with yourself, you try by all means and strive by all means to actually become the better version of yourself. Like, you have to bring it out. I don't like you lying to yourself. So do me a favor, all right, fairies? Do me a favor. Start seeing yourself the way you want to be a year, 2 or 3 from now. If affirmations help, start affirming. But you have to see yourself. If you see yourself as a business mogul, start seeing yourself as a business mogul on a daily basis, even though you don't even have any idea whatsoever of what business you want to do. Okay, and we serve a faithful God. He is going to lead you through this thing. All right, thank you. Whew. Now I feel so much better. Guys, if you joined me to this point, thank you so much for joining me. You graced me with your presence, and I am very, very, very humbled and thankful for that. And if you haven't subscribed, please do click on the subscribe button down below. Do like, and don't forget to comment your highs on the comment section, or any question you might have about some tricky thing you could be going through in your life. I would be sure glad to come in and answer. Anyways, see you again soon. Peace.